Hello, namaste. My name is Richa Badami and welcome to Pause for Power. Today I want to invite you to be a fool. I want to share how I practice being a fool and why I think being a fool is actually a good thing, and in what sense I mean being a fool is a good thing. So, the reason this whole idea of being a fool came up for me is I got asked this question many, many years ago, and I still get asked this question by some of my clients and students, that there is this idea or this perception that Richa never gets angry. Richa's life is perfect. I've had students say to me, "You must be so calm and so relaxed all the time. You must never get angry. You must never have any sadness. You must never feel bad or mad about anything in your life. You're so calm." While that is so flattering, I have to be honest with you, and I'm telling you, if you asked my husband or you asked my children, they would really tell you that I get angry. I do get angry. I sometimes tell my kids, I said, "Do what I'm saying or Monster Mommy is going to show up. Do you want Monster Mommy or do you want this nice happy mommy right now?" And they know that they need to do what I'm asking faster and quickly, and getting late, rushing, sometimes driving. I have gotten speeding tickets. Now, I'm not going to make this episode all about my confessions, but I just want you to know I am no different than you. I have, I get angry, I get mad, I get sad, I cry. I feel all the emotions that you do. I'm no different from you. The reason I say be a fool and that I've been practicing being a fool myself is this: when you're a fool, you never hold on to your experience. Being a fool is being someone who goes on trusting despite their experience. Something happens, we make that mean something, and when we build this wall of knowledge, this wall of memory, experience, and a wall that then separates us from the people around us. When you're a fool, in the meditative sense, in the reflective, introspective, spiritual sense, being a fool is an invitation to be empty again, to drop everything that happened to you. Now, is that easy? No. Is that simple? No. But can you do it? Yes, you can do it. So, I have 3 quick tips for you around this idea of being a fool. And the first thing is to give up perfection. Expecting every day of your life, once you get on the path of transformation or meditation, for there to be perfection, just give up that idea, because perfection is the enemy of progress. So if you I'm guessing you're watching these videos because you want to live more meaningfully, more purposefully, more consciously. So first of all, give up the idea of perfection. Number 2, practice how to spring back. Something happens, something puts you down, some event occurs. Be a fool, be a fool, and learn how to spring back, feeling not feeling like you're carrying this layer, this burden with you. So a bad experience or an unpleasant encounter occurs, rather than carrying this backpack loaded with all the baggage of every negative experience you've had. Instead, try to empty, empty, empty. And that's what Pause for Power is all about. Pausing for those little opportunities to shed those experiences that are holding you back and making the journey through life more sluggish and more heavy and more draining. The Pause for Power idea is to be free, to be free. And so number 3, so first is perfection. Give up the idea of a perfect life. You're perfectly imperfect. You're perfectly imperfect, yes. And number 2 is swing back, spring back, Don't never say never. And number 3 is get complete. Get complete meaning wipe the slate clean, no holding any grudges, forgiveness. That's another invitation of the pause. So if you remember to give up perfection, spring back and wipe the slate clean and forgive, you can honestly come back and live your life more authentically without having that extra burden on you. So I invite you in the spiritual sense to be a fool. Don't be too wise for your own good, because the wise mind, the very analytical, brilliant mind, has a tendency to statistically catalog every single piece of data, everyone that did you wrong, everyone that didn't stand up for you, everybody that failed you, everybody that betrayed your trust. That's got to be hard to carry around all the time. So, my invitation for your spiritual freedom and for your freedom to live your life consciously and powerfully is be a fool. Just be a fool. That is my invitation to you. And no, I don't have a perfect life either. I am just like you. Yes, I have been practicing these tools and techniques now for almost 20 years, granted, but it hasn't just happened overnight. It takes time. You recognize your pattern and you go back. It's sometimes 5 steps forward, 4 steps back. But for the love of the journey, I continue, and I am here so I can share those lessons with you, and hopefully those lessons will also help you on your journey, and you can be awesome in your life, consciously creating the life that you truly desire. Remember, you are a part of this universe, so don't hold yourself back. Express yourself, speak your truth, and share your life with everyone, because the world needs you. So until our next pause, may this pause be with you, and I will see you next time. And remember to find me on Facebook, on richabadami.com, at my blog. Please comment. Please tell me how you liked this video. You liked it, you didn't like it. Give me some reaction, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, namaste.